What's going on, everybody? I would like to introduce you to Stich. He may look familiar because he's actually the homeless-looking guy I rescued off of a raft in the Overcast video.
Literally.
Yeah. And today we're going to talk about a very common situation for musicians when you get thrown into an uncomfortable position where somebody's playing chords and they expect you to solo and you have no idea what's going on.
No idea.
Right?
Yeah,
so we actually have been through this before.
That's right.
Our origin story, actually.
That's how we met.
We kind of met at a place, and I was like, hey, I'm just going to throw down some chords. Why don't you hit a quick solo?
I was terrified.
He was terrified.
Terrified.
I know. And we
No
could
idea
just
what
kind of reenact it.
Yeah.
Basically, I started playing G,
Oh, God.
F, like that. Okay, all right. Let's D flat minor 7, G minor 6.
God.
Bro, come on, dude. So if that's you, this is going to be the lesson for you because we're going to talk about how you can just jump in to any situation and at least pretend like you know what you're doing so you can keep up with another musician. So Ian, take it away.
All right. Well, my specialty or my favorite thing to do on guitar is to improvise or jam. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to bring to you the ability to, like Sean said, play with a chord progression. So Sean and I sat for about, I think, 6.5 hours and we designed a chord progression. And we both agreed on it. And,
Yep.
and the chords are
It's going to be G,
G,
F,
F,
and C.
C. 6 hours deliberation. We did that.
Yeah,
that
this
was
is in
good.
the key of C.
In the key of C. Okay.
Right? So as we've kind of talked about on the channel before, I've talked about writing solos and how you like link together arpeggios and scales and chord voicings. But this is going to be more kind of doing things on the fly.
On the fly, which is again what I love doing, because when you're thinking on the fly, it's exhilarating. If you can make it work, it's even better. When people listen to you, you have a sense of authority when you play. So let's get to it if we can.
All right, cool.
All right, so we're going to discuss the scale.
Yeah, it's really all about common tones
Common tones.
of a key, right? So if we're playing in the key of C, I'm going to play a G chord. What sounds good over a G chord?
Let me
if you're
guess.
Soloing?
I think a G.
A G note.
Yes.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Together,
harmony.
There's a synergy.
Synergy
Here,
like
if
Sean
you
and
will,
Ian.
Right? It's beautiful.
Yeah,
right?
your computer's probably melting right now from the synergy.
And I go to an F.
I'm going to guess that the F works
we go.
with it.
How about a C?
Totally going to be a C. So now we got that done. I'll show you the scale.
For sure.
Okay, so what we're referring to is we have to have a scale to work from. Since we're in the key of C, we're going to use a C major scale. And Sean has taught the scale many times, so we're just going to get to it. It's going to start, it looks very familiar to an an A minor diatonic, because it is. So here we go. We're going to start on the 5th fret. Here, now this is a C major scale, thank you. But we're starting on the 5th fret here, so it's going to be 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8. Now, you probably know that, but we need to learn the names.
I do want to make a quick distinction.
Please.
The way I play the minor scale in the same position is actually 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8.
I'm a carny.
Exact same thing.
Small hands.
He has freakishly small hands.
Freakishly small.
So that's he likes to kind of like just choke up.
Yeah, I come
that.
back to this note. You can play the 9th fret, no problem.
Same difference. Whatever.
I can do it. It hurts.
Just wanted to mention that.
Thank you. So the notes in this scale, and you really want to take the time to learn them because it is very important. Is going to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now it takes more than just 15 seconds to learn that if you don't, so feel free to pause.
Sure.
And we'll be right here.
But really, I think what you want to do is just take one note and learn it all through the shape, right? So
Yes.
So just pick a note from the progression.
G.
Which one? All right. So we start on the G.
Yes, that's going to be the 8th fret of the B string. And also the 5th fret of the D string. These two notes in the scale are G's.
Right. So you're just kind of like learning pieces of it, and then just kind of like a roadmap. You're just connecting them together.
Connecting them together.
Whenever you want. Right?
Absolutely, yes. Well, it has to be on top of the chord, but yes. So we have our G's here, and I guess Sean's going to play a quick G chord, and I'm going to play from this G to this G, and I'm going to sew it together with the scale.
There we go.
1, 2, ready, go. Good. Now totally messed up on that first note, but
whatever. So, but what you may have noticed is he's landing in a certain spot. every
Yes.
time.
Well, yes. That's actually really good. When I talk about landing, I always talk about planes. Our favorite moment in the plane is when we land. So if you're playing in front of an audience, you got to give them that landing, that sense of coming home, and that is the note associated with the chord. Onward.
Spoken like a non-member of the Mile High Club. But,
So true.
Yeah. But anyways, so just memorize those spots.
Yes, memorize the spots.
Right?
Yeah.
And then just put them together.
Put them together.
Right?
Yeah, so let's get to the F.
Okay, so we got, let's do a G for 4 weeks like.
Yep. 2, 3,
4, and G. To F. And back to G. Back to F. There you go.
Very good.
So the synergy
is working.
it's hard to believe.
Yes.
Not rehearsed.
Not rehearsed at all.
Just because this guy knows where his notes are.
Yep, actually,
It's a valuable thing to know.
it's a valuable thing. So we have the G on the 8th fret of the B, and the G on the 5th fret of the D, and the F is the 6th fret of the B string. And if you want, you can get crazy with it, get that pinky onto the 8th fret of the A string.
That's right.
But that's deep. So
And he's just sprinkling in random notes throughout that scale, but just landing on the ones when the chord changes, and it has the feel that we know what we're doing.
Yes, absolutely. It
Right.
works. And I'll do the location of the C's.
Let's do one more.
Okay. Can I point them out first?
Please do.
Okay, so the C here is going to be on the 5th fret of the G string and the 8th fret of the E string. So now we have this chord progression. I'm going to hit those chord tones over his chord changes, sew them together with the common scale, and next thing you know, if I could have a time machine go back in time, I would have blown him away with my solo when I met him.
Sit back and watch the magic happen.
1, 2, ready, go.
G. F. C. G. F. C. G. F. C. G. F. C. Wow. Cool. There you go.
That was so good.
And all of this is movable, right?
Oh, 100% movable.
So let's move it up a step, right?
One step.
So instead of G, F, and C, we don't even have to think about the scale. We can just move everything up. So it'll be A, G,
A, G,
and
D.
there you
Thank
go,
you.
right?
On the spot.
A, G, D, right?
A, G, D.
So I'm just gonna play A, G. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A. Good. G. D. A. G. D.
A.
G. There we go.
Modulation back to G. G. Oh, so tasty. F. C.
Ooh, scare me.
G. F. C. G. F. C. A minor 7 flat 5.
Oh God, no! God, it's my worst nightmare.
See, it doesn't work in every situation. God, man. But it is very helpful.
Very helpful.
So learn your chord tones.
Yes,
People.
in where they are in the scale. That's very important.
That's it. Rule
Absolutely.
number 1.
Rule number 1. And I also humbly want to thank Sean for having me on his channel. As you all know, this guy's a juggernaut on YouTube,
Oh,
and I can't
stop
thank him
it,
enough. And that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, but please. So this guy is a total fish head, and he actually fish being the
band fish.
The
Not-
band
I
fish.
hate actually the taste of real fish.
Yeah, you know me too.
Yeah.
There's some types. Mahi.
No.
I like mahi.
My
actually.
aunt Dora used to chew fish with her mouth open, and that's in my head. No.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
ever touch fish.
But if you're into fish and stuff like that,
And
check
Grateful
out
Dead.
his channel. Yeah, Grateful Dead.
Yep.
Check out his channel because he does all that stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of can't touch that stuff the way he can.
Oh,
Monster
but I can-
player
but-
right here.
But the way you do your stuff, I can. So it's a good synergy. My YouTube channel, if you're interested, is Stich Method, STICH Method Guitar.
And I will link you below.
I really appreciate you having me here, buddy. And
you
by
very
the way, you should all be jealous because I can actually smell him. You can't.
Yeah. What does it smell like?
It smells like what I picture like a Roman.
Roman. A Roman?
Roman. No, like a Roman statue.
Oh, like
Yeah. Yeah.
like a rich marble.
Yes, like
Kind of
soaked
a
with like
smell.
gladiator blood.
I've gotten that before.
Oh,
actually.
I believe it because it's true.
Until next time.